How is it going, guys? In this episode we're gonna talk about extremely valuable Jefferson nickels, some of them with obvious errors, some of them simple looking. By paying attention, who knows, one day you can find such rare coin among your spare change. So let's get started. This one is 1939 Jefferson nickel with double die reverse, minted in Philadelphia, weighs 5 grams, has diameter of 21.20 millis. Made of 75% copper, 25% nickel. On the obverse, the portrait of Thomas Jefferson, the third president of US from 1801 to 1809. When we turn it over, we can see a representation of Monticello, President Thomas Jefferson's Virginia home. The main feature is doubling on the lettering Monticello, and 5 cents. MS-67 graded such coin was sold for $23,500 at Legend Rare Coin Auction in 2019. This is double struck Jefferson nickel, possibly from 1968. Since the second strike completely overlaps the date and mint mark, we are not certain of its date or mint mark. The first strike is normal. The second strike is 45% of center toward 430. The second strike buckled a portion of the first strike. Light gold toning is present and the clean surfaces appear conservatively graded. This MS-65 unique piece was sold for a little more than $4,400 in 2013. Here is 1940 proof Jefferson nickel, one of the finest certified 1940 Jefferson nickels, this time for ultimate registry set of proof examples within this series. This amazing coin has exceptional polychrome toning, especially vibrant on the obverse. The devices are sharply rendered, and the pristine fields are deeply mirrored. Population is 2 in 68. It was sold for $10,062.50 at Heritage Auction in 2011. This is 1953 5-cent deep cameo at mint state of 68. This specimen is one of only 2 so certified by PCGS who is non-finer. Deeply mirrored surfaces are virtually untoned on the obverse, with just a touch of golden color over the reverse. Both sides are boldly contrasted and beautifully preserved. It was sold for $13,800 in 2011 at Heritage Auctions. Look at this monster. This super rare 1981p nickel. We may call it a mutant coin, as during minting it was accidentally struck on 1981p 10 cent. It's a horrific blending of Jefferson and Roosevelt heads on the obverse and mixture of different letterings and denominations and central engraving on the reverse. Such rare coins are dubbed as 15-cent coins among numismatists. So it went under hammer for $2,990 at Heritage Auctions in 2011. This is another error Jefferson nickel, minted in 1943. It was by mistake struck on steel planchet instead of copper nickel. Only the very bottom of the date is present, but the upper reverse field shows a large P mint mark, struck aligned with the color die at 3 o'clock. Thus left side elements are complete while the right side legends are partial. This one is 1945D, full steps nickel. It's made of 56% copper, 35% silver, 9% manganese. The special composition for the wartime Jefferson nickels was introduced in 1942 and continued through 1945, with examples struck at all three mints. This piece represents the final year of composition and feature an incredible strike. 5½ steps are evident leading up to the porch of Monticello. The surfaces are highly lustrous, with incredible mint frost. Both sides are essentially flawless with light gold toning on the lower obverse and upper reverse, gradually giving way to brilliant silver luster. This outstanding piece was sold for $9,000 in 2019. Here is another double die reverse, 5 cent, dated 1945 with mint mark D, standing for Denver. Struck in the wartime silver composition, this delightful gem Jefferson nickel exhibits dramatic doubling in the reverse lettering, most easily seen on the final O in Monticello. The design elements are sharply detailed, and the lustrous surfaces are visited by attractive shades of champagne gold and cerulean blue tonic. It was sold for $5,170 at Heritage in 2015. Here is 1976 S 5 cent Jefferson nickel with obverse impression struck into center of Eisenhower dollar planchet by mistake. A clad Eisenhower dollar planchet with raised rim was centered between a proof 1976 S Jefferson nickel obverse die, undetermined reverse die. The stripe was soft through the right side. Obverse legends are clear, as the portrait is well outlined except for Jefferson nose. The reverse exhibits outer portions of an underdetermined design, and it weighs 22.68 grams. Unbelievable. How do you think for which amount it was sold? For $13,200. No kidding. This one is 1993 P. Error 5 cent. It was struck over 1992 Lincoln cent. It has a status of double denomination error coins. Spans 2 different years. The 1993 Jefferson nickel was struck over previously minted 1992 Lincoln cent. The 1992 date from the Lincoln cent is clearly visible on the reverse. This amazing superb gem is fully brilliant with rich orange mint luster. It was sold for $6,900 in 2010. That's all for now. Thanks for watching. If you have one of those, leave a comment down below. You can also post them for sale on our website, thecoinance.com. See you soon.